We feel that in opposition to some opinion that the standard of obscenity here in this city is more conservative than most people would think. You can go into Hollywood and see what appears to be blatant obscenity. However, the community as a large opposes it, and now with these new rulings, if we interpret them correctly at this time, we'll be able to do more about it and do it with more efficiency.
Particular impression other American pilots who were in North Vietnam have said.
The initial reaction is that it's an extremely favorable decision for law enforcement in prosecuting obscenity.
Generally, are the obscenity standards in Los Angeles, let us say, more local standards, more strict than in the rest of the country?
Well, one of the decisions has to do with matter being utterly without social redeeming importance. That was one of the three elements of obscenity. And in order to prove that, it was extremely difficult. We would have to get psychologists, psychiatrists, marriage counselors to testify to every obscene item that was under trial. Now, we apparently will not have to do that to that extent. The decision has to do now with showing that the concerned matter does not have serious literary, artistic, scientific, or political value. And that's considerably different from utterly without social redeeming importance.
How do you know the community as a whole is opposed to obscenity?
We have taken surveys. For the last 5 years, we have sent officers throughout the state, including this county, and surveyed people personally. And the results of that survey indicates to us that the majority of the population is anti-obscenity.
Lieutenant Zabel, have you ever had any difficulty getting a local jury to convict people on pornography?
No, we've had extremely good luck with juries. We most always get convictions by a jury. Where we had difficulty was on appeals. The appellate courts would overturn the convictions that the juries gave us.
What one area, if any, do you think needs the most attention? Are we talking about films, books, magazines?
I wouldn't single out one area. It's the whole range of obscenity. The theaters, the adult bookstores, so-called, the bars, they're all of equal importance to us.
Lieutenant, will this decision change the operation of the Vice Squad in any way in terms of maybe stepping up enforcement, or do you see it more as just the same type of police operation but more of a chance for success in the courts?
I see your latter conclusion as being more realistic. We have the tools, and we have been assigned strictly to obscenity, and we will, with them, continue under these new guidelines.
You don't intend any change in your enforcement practices, like art?
You're pretty much alone out the corner that the law, as it was.
With most of the problems with interpretation, what you said earlier, is utterly without redeeming value?
Well, I would say that we are not as liberal here as Oregon has become the last year or two. Portland is a serious problem. We believe that San Francisco is more wide open than here. I'm proud of the majority of the people's attitudes in this city as it applies to obscenity.
Lieutenant Zabel, anticipating
Exploiting commercial obscenity. Bookstores, theaters, hiring kids, and I mean as young as 6 and 7 years old we've recently come up with, to pose for obscene publications. That's one.